Arsenal travel to London tomorrow to play West Ham. For them, it's a relegation battle. For us, it's a title race battle. The only acceptable outcome is 3 points. It's a win. Now, you might disagree with me on the lineup, but let's talk about the lineup. Right. In goal, David Raya. No dispute. Our back four, best centre-back pairing in the world, Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba. Left back, I'll go for Nkapia. Now, Pierre Nkapia has been nothing short of outstanding defensive-wise, and you can see how he's building and improving his game going forward as well. Now, while I also enjoyed Calafiori's magic and very unpredictable forward-driven, style, and even while, Calafiori has a great defensive ability, it is not as solid as Nkapia. And when you're playing a team like West Ham, who is desperate, they are fighting for their lives, you want to have that defensive solidity at the back. So I would leave Nkapia. I would start with Nkapia at the left back. To the right, Timber is still injured, so that's a bummer. And from what Arteta has said, it doesn't look like it's anytime soon. We hope he's back for the Champions League finals, but we don't know. So right now we have to continue to trust Ben White, who was immense in the Atletico Madrid game. It was unbelievable. We're like, this is the Ben White we've known, from the get-go. So it would be great to see Ben White put up that same performance. But if Ben White was a bit shaky and maybe he's injured or he needs to have a rest because he's been playing, games at a stretch, then it would be Mosquera in. But my preference would be Ben White. Now to the midfield, very important part of this game. It's going to determine a lot in this game. So who do we have in our midfield? We have at our sixth position, none other than the engine room, the box-to-box machine, Declan Rice. Now, in the 10th position, Eze would start for me. And I know there might be conversations about having Odegaard there. You need your captain for that control and, how he's able to hold on to the ball and control the game. And there could be a conversation about that. But in a game where we need to win, I think creativity is very critical. And that's where Eze comes in. So Eze starts for me in the 10th position. And in the 8th position, there is no need starting Zubimendi. Zubimendi right now, for me, is a tired leg. He was immense in the start of the season and just began to fall over as we continue to progress towards the end of the season. So Zubimendi, for me, will not start in this game. I'm going to start a very young man who's just 19 years, but he plays like he's in his prime. MLS, Miles Dubiskelly would definitely start for me in the number 8 position. So that would be my midfield. Now for my attack, nobody starts in number 9 other than Gyökeres. 9 goals in the last 11 games. He's been brilliant. I think he's the highest goal scorer in Europe for the year 2026, just behind Harry Kane. That is amazing record, right? To our right, I will go for none other than our star boy, who has saved us, who has pretty much shown why he's a star boy, right? And in the last 2 games against Fulham and Atletico Madrid, I will be starting Bukayo Saka at the right wing. And to the left wing, Trossard has been incredible. Trossard is bossard. He's bossing that space. So absolutely we'll start with Trossard on the left. And that's my starting lineup. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Now, in terms of the scores, West Ham should not be looked down on. West Ham are a desperate team. They are fighting to survive and to stay in the league. And when you're fighting a desperate team, you have to be able to go as low and, if possible, lower. So expect low blocks, expect dark art, expect tackiness, expect scrappy games. But at the end of the day, win your game. And I know Arsenal is locked in, is focused. They know exactly what they need to do at this time. and that's to get your 3 points. Do not allow any opportunity to bring Man City back into the conversation. It's already a little too late. But for Arsenal in this game, I predict a scoreline of 2-0. Remember, we're going to West Ham's home, so it's going to be a tough game. But I see us keeping that clean sheet because we've only conceded 1 goal in our last 4 games. So that's very important numbers. Our defense has sort of woken up again and revived themselves. So I'm hoping that we continue to keep that clean sheet. But at least we put 2 goals in the net. Very, very important game for the Arsenal. This is the game that determines a lot of things in this title race. There is no game bigger than this game at this time. Hopefully I get back with you, and when we're talking about our post-match analysis or reactions, it would be all smiles because I know we can do it. We're in such a great momentum and a great flow of things. So I'm confident in the boys. Come on, you Gunners. Let's go get it.